Have you ever felt like something inside you is pulling you down? Like no matter how much you want to change, improve, or start something meaningful, there's an invisible force dragging you back into distraction, into comfort, into the same old loop? That force has a name, dopamine. But don't get it twisted. Dopamine itself isn't the problem. The real issue is the addiction you've developed to quick, artificial bursts of pleasure that are shaping your life and silently destroying it. Dopamine is essential. It motivates us. It drives us. It helps us seek reward and take action. But the modern world has hijacked this system. Today, everything around you is carefully engineered to flood your brain with dopamine, fast, intense, and non-stop. Social media, short-form videos, fast food, porn, online shopping, constant notifications. It's an avalanche of stimulation. And the more you consume it, the more your brain becomes conditioned to seek only the most extreme hits. Real life starts to feel boring. Studying becomes unbearable. Deep conversations seem dull. Reading a book feels like torture. Creating something meaningful? Impossible. Because your brain now demands instant gratification and can't sustain long-term effort. You might think this is being blown out of proportion, but research proves otherwise. A Stanford University study involving over 1,200 young people revealed that those exposed to high levels of digital stimuli exhibited higher anxiety, reduced motivation, and impaired focus. Their brains were literally rewiring themselves to expect quick rewards. The result? They couldn't enjoy the small things anymore. Their capacity for sustained attention was collapsing. And that's terrifying. Now think about this. How many times have you started something and given up halfway? A course, a goal, a promise you made to yourself? It wasn't because you lacked intelligence or potential. It was because you lacked consistency. And consistency requires focus, but your attention is constantly shattered. Every time you interrupt a meaningful task to check your phone, reply to a notification, or watch just one more video, you're training your brain to avoid discomfort. You're teaching it to chase surface-level pleasure, and that becomes your default state. The worst part? It starts to feel normal. You begin to believe that this is just how life is, that everyone lives this way, that it's okay to feel constantly anxious, constantly distracted. But it's not okay, because while you're trapped in this loop, your mental energy is being drained. Your self-confidence is eroding. Your time, your most valuable resource, is being wasted. And even worse, your relationships, your dreams, your emotional well-being, everything starts to deteriorate. And you don't even realize it, because you're numb. Now imagine this. Someone wakes up and grabs their phone before even getting out of bed. They scroll for 20 minutes, go to the bathroom, still watching videos, eat breakfast while staring at a screen, try to work or study, but check their phone every 10 minutes. On breaks, it's junk food, DMs, Reels, and YouTube. At night, hours of gaming or binge watching. They go to bed anxious, sleep late, and repeat it all over again. Sounds extreme? For many, that's reality. And that lifestyle, it's unsustainable. It's eating away at your life. But here's the good news. You can escape this loop. Not through some miracle cure or overnight fix, but through small, conscious decisions. First, understand this. Your brain is retrainable. Neuroplasticity is real. You can rewire your pathways, but it requires discomfort. Yes, you will feel bored. You will crave your phone. You will feel restless without stimulation. That's your brain detoxing. It's not a bad sign. It's proof that healing is happening. One method that works is what many call a dopamine reset. You don't have to quit everything or go live in the woods. Start small. Take a single day off from screens. Go for a walk. Read. Write. Meditate. Sit in silence. Face boredom. Watch your thoughts. Then expand. Increase the frequency and depth of these breaks. Over time, you'll start to find joy in simple things again. sunlight, quiet, finishing. Something difficult, connecting with someone face to face, and don't just detox, rebuild. Replace quick dopamine with long-term fulfillment. Learn something new. Practice a skill. Exercise. Cook your own meals. Build something from scratch. These activities release dopamine too, but in a sustainable, rewarding way. They require effort. And through effort, meaning is born. Another powerful strategy. Stop using your phone as the first and last thing in your day. In the morning, breathe, stretch, journal, create a screen-free routine. At night, turn everything off an hour before bed. Read, reflect, slow down. These tiny rituals reshape your relationship with your mind. Here's the key. Don't blame yourself. You were programmed for this. Society is built around these addictive systems, but awareness is the first step. If you're still watching this, it means something inside you wants more. Honor that voice. Let that discomfort become your fuel. Visualize a different version of you. One that's clear-headed, grounded, driven. Someone who can sit for hours, working on something meaningful, undistracted. Someone who feels alive just from being present. That's possible. But it requires a choice, the choice to reject easy pleasure, to say no to the algorithm, to choose the path of depth over distraction. You don't have to go cold turkey. You don't have to be perfect, but you have to be aware. You have to start. Even if it's messy, even if it's slow, dopamine is not your enemy. It's your ally, when used with intention. So use it wisely. Rebuild your focus. Rekindle your joy. Reconnect with life, because your life is waiting for you, but it won't wait forever.